Hello everybody, we're already at week 2 of GeoGuessr's travel season, the competitive series. I'm Sebastian and I try to compete every week for the past year almost in the various competitive series of GeoGuessr. Now I have not performed very well last week in week number 1. I guess I got a bit rusty, and what's coming up next in the next few weeks is that I'm probably not going to have a great internet connection as I go in some of the most remote places on Earth. And actually, I will document things in a video, in an upcoming video, probably in a few weeks from now. So if you're curious, come back to the channel and I'll share some of my travel experiences as I go in those remote parts of the world. Today, as always, I'm going to record one game mode of each of the 3 proposed by GeoGuessr: a Duel, Battle Royale countries, and Battle Royale distance. And as always, I will try to explain the reasons for my choices. I may not be the very best, but I have a bit of practice. I guess over the qualification period, I managed to go back into the mid 1,000 points, 1,055. That's a bit better than a few days ago when I actually dropped even below 1,000 points, which is terrible in the ranking, but such is life, and everyone's just getting so much better. Let's get right into it and let's play a Battle Royale distance. If you're new to GeoGuessr, don't worry, I'll explain also the rules. It's fairly simple. You get up to 10 players in Battle Royale distance, and only one person gets eliminated round after round until there's just one person left and wins the game. You get 3 choices, up to 3 guesses per round, and your goal is to guess as close as possible to where you think the photo was taken. So you don't have to be exactly accurate as long as you're not the last one, the furthest away. So let's see what's going on. We have 5 players currently in the server. As I said, it's up to 10, and you have 1 minute to guess. So let's get right into it. And by the way, for the competitive series, you have to end up in the top 3 spots to get any points whatsoever. So I think, you know what, I'm just going to have fun, as some of the pro players have told me in the interviews I have published on my website. On my website. I'm distracted as I'm trying to focus on the game at the same time. That's the challenge of talking while playing, and that's probably sometimes why I lose as well. On my channel, obviously, you can check out these pro player interviews. All right, so we have the sun in the southern part of my compass. So we're like in the northern hemisphere. In any case, we do have these red buildings. Why green? I don't know. So this is likely Scandinavia. It seems quite flat. I'm thinking Sweden could be flat enough for Denmark, but I think I'm going to stick with Sweden in this case. All right, 18 seconds left. Let me guess somewhere here, not too far from Stockholm. It's not a great guess. I'm going to need a 3rd player, 4th player here. We're maybe further north. Don't really know. I didn't have the time to check too much since I'm talking. And I just made it by making a guess at the last second. As you could see, I was ready to press guess because I was, for a fraction of a second, eliminated since everyone had guessed correctly Sweden. But I managed to make another guess, which put me in the 4th position. All right, I still have 3 guesses. This looks like it could be Singapore, you know? It looks tropical, very modern. I'm 99% certain this is Singapore, but where in Singapore? Since everybody's going to guess Singapore, if I'm not mistaken, then I need to make a better guess as to where this is. So it's definitely Singapore with these kind of green signs: Greenleaf, View, and Rise. No idea where in Singapore this would be. It's not going to be a fun game because everyone's going to go for Singapore. And I really don't know. I got 20 seconds left, 3 guesses. It's all residential, very clearly. But I have no idea where this residential area would be. So let me go here. All right, best guess so far. So in theory, with the next 12 seconds, I should be able to make it. 2nd best guess, 3rd best guess. People are getting closer and closer. So I'm not too certain where to go. I am qualified. All right, I was very close, just lucky. 1.8 kilometers from the actual spot. And some people actually found Greenleaf. Well done. All right, so I'm qualified. 4 people left. We have some European architecture right behind this triangle roof. Very distinct. The 30 on the ground makes me think of Switzerland, but I don't think it's low camera footage. The low camera footage is only seen in Japan and Switzerland. And we had the blue strip on the right hand side, on the left-hand side of the license plate. This looks like it's a Scandinavian language. So we're maybe in Denmark. Could be Sweden. I think it's Sweden with the yellow signs, the road signs. Fortunately, everyone had guessed already Sweden, so I need to hurry up. We have short dashes, so this is on the side. So this is not going to be Norway. It's very flat. Oh, we have a... Hang on, we have a flag there? Yeah, it's a blue flag. It's Sweden. It looks very flat. I'm going to go in the southern part. All right, this is the best guess so far. And I'm 324 kilometers closer than the second best guess. Should be enough. I'm still in the lead. Here we go. It was all the way to the southern tip, not far away from Denmark. So maybe there was a reason for my hunch that it could be Denmark. But I saw the blue flag in the distance within 18 seconds of the round finishing. All right, driving on the right, we have a red street view car. So I'm thinking Ukraine, but it says Venezia, but it's obviously not Venice. I do think we see a little yellow tint on the left-hand side of the license plate. So I'm thinking this is indeed possibly Ukraine, but I don't recognize... Oh, we do have Cyrillic here. And the red street view car would be consistent with Ukraine. And we do see very distinctly here the blue and the yellow on the left-hand side of the license plate. So this is definitely Ukraine. It looks very bright, very southern to me. But I could be confused because it's all sunny in that image. So I'm going to go Ukraine, maybe towards Odessa. Not certain if this is a clever guess. No, I'm 40 kilometers away from the second best guess. I'm going to go more north, I suppose, in this case. All right, that's a better guess, but I'm still 300 kilometers away. All right, I was about to go to west and to Lviv because it looks more modern. It was actually very close to the border in this city here. Mukachevo. Okay. It looked more Western-like. All right, we're in the final. We have Spanish, or I guess Portuguese. I need to be careful. Sometimes I get confused. We don't have the blue strip on the left-hand side. So this is not Spain. This is very likely to be South America or Central America or North America. I don't think it's Mexico, though. But I don't recognize the city. That's the problem. It's a taxi. I don't know if I have a license plate. I don't know which city this is. Looks very... Hang on, do we have a flag somewhere? Oh, is this Lima? This is Peruvian flag. I think this is Lima. It must be downtown Lima. Let me hurry up. It must be Lima. Looks like a very big city. I've been to Lima once. That was exactly 10 years ago. Thing is, I don't remember where the... Shoot, 40 kilometers away. Let me make another guess. See if I can get... Oh, no, it's not here. 4.1. Is this more than 4.1 kilometer? All right, let me make another guess. Too late. Oh, they were much closer. That was probably Barrios Altos. That must have been the old city center. I just did not find the old city center fast enough. Right, I get just 1 point for the Master Division, but I get 28 season points for the travel season. All right, not too bad. I'll take that. That was a bit tricky. I should have been more careful and zoomed in, and I just did not remember where the old city was of Lima. So let's do a Battle Royale countries. In this game, it's very simple. You just have to guess the exact country. Well, very simple. If you get the country wrong, then you get eliminated. This looks like an Australian bollard on the side of the road here. If we're driving left, that would be the case, but it's not. We're driving on the right. So this is going to be Turkey, and it did not look like Australian landscape in any case. Turkey and Australia have the similarity in terms of bollard with this little rectangle in the middle. I cannot see where this one was driving, but indeed the landscape was much more typical of Turkey as you look around. So there was just no doubt in this case. In Australia, driving on the left, in Turkey on the right-hand side. Okay, interesting one here. Seems we have a follow car here, so I'm wondering if this is going to be Nigeria because of that police car at the back. Although I'm not certain whether we're driving on the right or the left. It is correct, it is Nigeria, but it's really lucky because of that photo car. And they looked like they were driving on the left here, which makes no sense because the driving side is on the right in Nigeria. Anyway, it's a little bit confusing. Maybe it's a one-way road, but that would be surprising. Don't know what's going on. Maybe this is a street view car. here. I don't know. Overtaking something. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Because the police car is in the middle. It seems there's another Street View car with a Paradis on the back of the car here. All right. Just waiting for one more person to be qualified for the next round. If they want to be. But they seem to be confused in terms of where this would be. No, it's a one-way road, actually. You can see all the cars on the truck going in the same direction. Okay, we have birch trees here on the left. I think I can already see them. So likely going to be Northern Europe. That sounds actually as if it would be... Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it could be the Netherlands. We have the yellow license plate. We also see the double E, which is a bit like double A, double E, and the K, very distinctive in Dutch. We have a blue thing on the left-hand side of the license plate. We have the rift, and we have a flag, which is nothing here. It could be Montenegro, it could be Albania. Let me go for Montenegro. If I'm wrong, I'm going to go for Albania. It's correct. Not sure if that was the flag of Montenegro. I didn't have the time to analyze carefully enough. We have holes in these utility pole and paint. I'm thinking Romania. And we have, I think, a carriage with a horse, which is also quite often seen in Romania and Bulgaria these days, and these parts of Europe. It is Romania, and I have won that challenge, that contest. Woohoo! That was not too difficult, thankfully. Let's do a duel now, so that I can give you a taste of each of the game modes, as I always do in these videos. Someone not super strong, 893. I mean, it's not bad by any means, and I could still lose, but it allows me to not stress as much. Long antenna, I think it's reddish. I think this is, I'm going to say hello, Ukraine. I'm going to go for Ukraine. I'm not certain. Not certain that this is Ukraine, but it could be. I think we have a reddish tint. I don't know. Could be wrong, could be Russia. And it is actually Ukraine, all the way at the border again. We were in that city, and this time we're in Uzukopod. I don't know how to pronounce. Sorry. Next one, we have a halo in the sky, and it's in the southern hemisphere. I'm thinking, oh, is this the... Yeah, this is the strange Midway Atolls, right? I think. Yeah, I think so. The strange, because I'm saying Midway Atoll because... I'm saying strange because... It's just a bit silly. If you don't know, you can just lose all the points. Yeah, it was there. And you just recognize these birds and this runway, and that's basically all there is to it. So either you know or you don't know. Otherwise, it's, I would think, impossible to find the first time you get tricked. Okay, I'm thinking India here. Just the vibe of the trees. Maybe this like orange tint of the image. But it's, I don't think it's going to be southern India. If it is India, I'm going to stick to the area around Delhi. But I could be very wrong here. I'm wondering if it's Ahmedabad. I'm tempted to go closer to Ahmedabad. I'm going to go here, but in between. Because it's a big country, and I worry that if it's around New Delhi, I'm going to lose a lot of points. I think it's around Ahmedabad. But I'm going to stick to Udaipur, even though I know it's not Udaipur, because I've been there, and it doesn't look like that. It was southern India. Okay, they didn't go to India at all. Went to Kenya, so I'm scoring a nice chunk of points here. Not as much as I could, but I didn't think it would be Bangalore or that area. All right, back in Europe with short dashes. I think I see yellow license plate here, so I think this is going to be the Netherlands. It could be Denmark, but this is the Netherlands. Here we go, because of the language we have there. We have the cycling lane as well on either side of the road. And yeah, this pinkish side here is also typical of what you see in the Netherlands. I hesitate with Denmark because even though you had a yellow license plate there, you do have yellow license plates in Denmark for the utility vehicles. So that's why I hesitated for a second just to double check that it was not Denmark. Okay, so the heating around, I don't need it that much. It's again Europe. Things like Slovenia, maybe Austria. I'm not going to spend too much time. Don't need the points since I have 5,900. And I should probably get the points back anyway. This looks like it could be Austria, where this kind of houses in the mountains, like, you know, this multi-story houses. It's actually Austria, very close to Switzerland. Okay, I get all my points back, and we're in a museum, which is not my favorite round because I don't always guess where this is. So this looks like Chinese, but I worry it could be a museum in Japan. I don't think so, because I don't see the simplified script that you also find in Japan. So I'm gonna go for either Shanghai or Beijing, and probably more Shanghai, although this looks like Tibetan pipes. Okay, yeah, it looks like Tibetan stuff. Listen, I'm gonna go to Shanghai. I don't really know. It's not very important. I don't think I can lose on this round. It could be completely wrong, but we do have Chinese in the explanation here, and English. They went to Shanghai. It was Beijing. At least, it's fair. We're not losing points on this round. That's fine. No big deal. Okay, Kenya, with a typical snorkel on the car, driving on the left-hand side in the street view car. And I just never know exactly where in the country, so I should just stick to around Nairobi. And it is not far from Nairobi. Every time I try to guess if it's Mombasa or somewhere else, I just get it wrong. So I just need to either analyze the country a bit more or just play safe and go around Nairobi. Seems we have low cam footage. I think this is Japan. Typical car that you see in Japan with this low front of the car. I don't see any indication as to where this would be. Don't see the snow indication for Hokkaido. So I'm going to hedge and go around Nagoya, which is roughly in the middle of the country. It's north of Tokyo. They went to Hiroshima. That's a dangerous bet. They lost 2.5 damage on this. All right, this is Monaco. Just too much imagery coming from Monaco. Yeah. So southern France here, Monaco. Monaco here, and here we go. Just seen it too often. You see all these yachts. And I think you do see the Monaco flag here at the top. Yeah, here we go. So same thing. If you've seen this image often, in theory, you know that it is Monaco, and they found the almost exact spot. So not exchanging many points here. All right, 3.5 times damage. Anything can happen. I can lose on a single bad guess. I have to be very careful. And I don't know where we are. Northern Hemisphere. Looks European. I see the red tile roofs, but it's also very mountainous. I'm thinking Italy for a second. Hang on. Was there a sign here? Yeah. This is Italian. Di Calovetto. But I don't know. Is this the Alps? I don't think so. It's not the Alps. It looks like hilly. I'm going to go in the middle here. It is like mountainous and hilly in that area. Abruzzo. I don't know if I pronounced it right. Abruzzo area. Let's see. What kind of vegetation makes me think it's northern? And it's all the way south. Nice. Well done. I don't know if I'm losing on this one, actually. Oh, wow. 5,000 points. Okay, well, I try to hedge in the middle of Italy because I had not a better sense of where this would be. So I guess I'm almost done. Northern Hemisphere. Can we see anything here? Some reason I'm thinking Romania, but I don't know what this sign is. Never seen this before. Let's see if this is this town. I think it's, yes, the name of the town. Litovani. I think this is Czech, actually. This is the Y, the NY finishing like this. And the white sign with a black border. This is Czechia. And they are closer than I am. Still breathing, still alive, round 12. It's going to be a tight one. Oh well, but this is interesting. Going to lose a lot of points, but not a big deal. Driving on the right. This is Norway. We have the green license plate. Doesn't look super hilly, super mountainous, but should probably hedge. Should have probably gone more north, in between Trondheim and Oslo. Let's see. Maybe they haven't seen the clue. Do we have long dashes? It was all much more north. Okay, I'm not losing on this round because I'm a little bit closer. But a challenging one. All right, yellow license plate, it seems, at the back. but I'm confused to where this is. Oh, it's France. 04, so 02, 03, 04. It's the southeast area. Can I see anything here in terms of which town hall this is? Maybe Béziers. Béziers is around, it's around here. Here we go. Well, I'm lucky because I'm French, so it's actually not the south. Is it southwest, southeast? I don't know. I thought the 04 was the south east, but maybe Béziers is part of the southeast here. Let's see if it found out. It did not. That should be game. I was 700 meters away. That should be enough. Well, I got lucky because I know my French geography as a Frenchman, so thanks for playing. I just got lucky on this one to be next to the town hall. Okay, so that's about it for today. Didn't make a big difference in terms of the Master Division ranking, but at least I got a few victories here, or second spots. So I'm pretty happy with that. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos about GeoGuessr or Chronophoto, which is a new game I've discovered thanks to GeoWizard, who's always seemed to be finding new stuff. And any other kind of video that I'm also publishing on this channel, feel free to leave a comment or whatever you feel like doing in any case. Thanks for watching. Bye.